Good evening and welcome to News 24. This is Tamima Islam with the top news of the day. Myanmar has confirmed the identity of only 30,000 of its citizens, although it has listed 7 lakh Rohingyas at various stages for repatriation. It has been 3 years since 10 lakh Rohingya were deported from Myanmar and took refuge in Cox's Bazar. Foreign Minister A.K. Abdul Momin said the country is prolonging the repatriation process on the pretext of the global corona crisis and Myanmar's upcoming elections. Diplomatic analysts are questioning Bangladesh's diplomacy and the role of the international community as not a single Rohingya has returned in 3 years. Despite the promises of the international community, in reality it has not been possible to repatriate a single Rohingya to their country. Meanwhile, BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir blamed the government's weak foreign policy and diplomatic failure of the resolving the Rohingya crisis. Fakhrul told this to the reporters after offering prayers and laying a wreath at the grave of BNP founder Zia Rahman in Bangla. Public transport is returning to the old fare again. Road Transport and Bridges Minister Ubaidul Qadir hinted regarding a return to previous fares on public transport in the first week of September. The Awami League General Secretary made the remarks at an exchange meeting with Bangladesh Road Transport Authority (BRTA) and Bangladesh Road Transport Corporation (BRTC) officials of Kumilla Zone on Tuesday morning. The minister joined the opinion exchanging meeting through video conference from his official residence. He said the government intensified diplomatic efforts to resolve the Rohingya crisis. He also called on the international community to put pressure on Myanmar to repatriate its citizens. Supreme Court lawyer Jisha Moni has appealed to the High Court today seeking action against the return of an allegedly raped and murdered teenager after 51 days from Narayanganj. Meanwhile, the court has summoned the confession documents of the 3 accused in the murder case. Jisha Moni, a 5th-class student, went missing on July 4th after leaving her house in the Bashundhara Road area of Narayanganj city. His father, Jahangir Hussain, filed a kidnapping case with the Shodhar Model Police Station on July 17th. Police arrested 3 people on August 7th on suspicion of involvement in the incident and sent them to court. All 3 testified in court that they killed Jisha after rape and dumped her body in the Shitaloksha River. After recording the statements, the court ordered to send them to jail. The student named Jisha herself appeared at Narayanganj Shodhar Model Police Station and surprised everyone a month and a half after this. Commander of Sector 4 of the Liberation War, Bir Uttam Major General Chittaranjan Datta, passed away at a hospital in Florida, USA, due to various diseases and old age. On Thursday, August 20th, Major General Datta suddenly fell in the bathroom of his residence and broke his leg. Sir Datta was then rushed to the hospice care unit at Boynton Beach, Bethesda East Hospital in Florida, where his condition deteriorated. He finally breathed his last this morning. Sr. Datta was 93 years old and 8 months. He breathed his last at 11 p.m. on Monday, August 24th, while undergoing treatment. President Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina have expressed deep grief over his death. Through sample testing of 14,153 people in the country in 24 hours, corona infections of 2,545 people have been infected. At the same time, 45 people died due to the disease. With this, 2,99,628 people have been identified with COVID-19 in the country. A total of 4,028 people have died of corona in the country. A press release issued by the Department of Health on Tuesday provided information on the corona infection situation in the country. Meanwhile, in 24 hours, more than 2,13,000 people have been infected with coronavirus around the world. More than 4,300 lives have been lost in a day, leading to a global death toll of 8,17,000. Furthermore, the World Health Organization, who warned about U.S. approval of blood plasma treatment for corona. The United Nations said the ongoing lockdown to prevent corona infections has reduced IS activity in many countries. President Donald Trump said that Republicans would win the November election again. He warned that the opposition Democratic Party could try to manipulate the vote. Trump made the remarks after being renominated by the Republican Party on Monday. He also called rival Joe Biden an agent of China. Meanwhile, Democrat candidate Biden is still ahead of Trump in the pre-election polls. The U.S. president election would be held on November 3rd. Ahead of the election, Joe Biden was formally nominated at the Democratic Convention last week. The Republican Party's four-day national convention began on Monday. The Champions League match was held without spectators during the corona crisis, maintaining health regulations. Under the new rules, all the matches have been played at the same venue in a single leg knockout from quarterfinals. And UEFA President Alexander Ceferin is fascinated by the thrill of the supporters from this change. He also said that a single-leg knockout episode may be seen in the future. However, he said that the matter would be discussed as the matches are reduced in this case. Ceferin also added the current format would not be changed until the next 2024-25 season, despite the permanent changes in the rules. In the Champions League, from the last 16 to the semi-finals, each team faces each other in two legs in a home-away manner. The final usually took place at a neutral venue. This time, matches took place in a one-leg manner. That's all the news for today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.